Well, it's Bengaluru's most delayed promise. The Yellow Line Metro, 18.8 kilometers, 16 stations, driverless trains. This was actually supposed to open in 2021. It's already 2025 and it's still closed. But now there is a new promise, a new date. 15th of August 2025, Independence Day. One is only hoping that there will be some freedom from the mad Bengaluru traffic by finally catching a metro. And if that promise breaks, unfortunately, so will public patience. And maybe, well, a few loudspeakers at protest sites. Lal Bagh, 5th of July, hundreds gathered led by MP Tejasvi Surya. The demand? Open the yellow line. Now, no ribbon cutting, no photo ops, just trains. Please? Well, he handed over a written appeal and issued a clear warning. If this doesn't open by August, we protest at every unopened metro station. Well, that's a lot of protests and a lot of unopened stations. At the center of it all, BMRCL MD M. Maheshwara Rao. He finally broke the silence. This is what he had to say. Independent safety assessment next week. Then CMRS clearance. Then operations. Well, that pretty much translates to we are working on it. Okay? But what he didn't say out aloud was this. Only 3 trains are ready. 3. Yes, you heard that right. For 16 stations. Peak hour in Bengaluru. This won't be a metro. This will be actually a test of patience. So the question is, why the delay? To figure that out, let's rewind to 2019. BMRCL gave 1,578 crore rupees contract to China's CRRC. Then Galwan happened and India banned Chinese vendors. Boom. Trains stopped coming. It took 2 whole years to find a new partner. Titagar Rail Systems from Kolkata, but they'd only built aluminium trains before. Bengaluru needed stainless steel. The result? Well, another delay. Then came visa issues for Chinese engineers. 6 more months lost. At this point, even Bengaluru's potholes were moving faster. The first fully made in India train is finally here. But it took years of setbacks, steep learning curves, and, well, the usual dose of political drama. Now, the blame game is on wheels. BJP blames BMRCL for inefficiency, fare hikes, lack of transparency. Congress, on the other hand, blames the centre for clearance delays, coach imports, and tight purse strings. But the ones who are truly stuck is us, the commuters. 4 years, no line, just dialogues and lines to placate the anger. And here's the kicker. No one knows if PM Modi will attend the launch. But both parties, well, they really want the credit. And absolutely none of them want the blame. Now, here's where it gets even more Bengaluru. The metro hasn't opened, but real estate, well, that's already flying. Electronic City's rates went from 5,000 rupees per square foot in 2022 to 7,500 rupees today. Singasandra and Bommanahalli, BTM, all are booming. A German MPRA study says homes within 1 kilometer of a metro can see a 40% price jump. Bengaluru says, please, hold my chai. Let me go ahead and get myself a piece of land. Developers are racing ahead. Co-living, studio apartments, TOD, which is basically transit-oriented development. Biocon even dropped 65 crore rupees just for naming rights to Hebbagodi station. Not just connectivity, it's actually capital gain on tracks. But here's the catch, or actually several of them. Launching with just 3 trains. Well, at 25-minute intervals during peak hour, that's actually not rapid transit, that's punishment. Plus, areas more than a kilometer away from the line already falling behind. It's unequal growth in real time. Experts are sounding the alarm. Without proper feeder networks, these stations could turn into isolated concrete boxes. So what do we finally need? Last mile planning. What we are getting? Ribbon cutting and photo ops. Finally, will it launch or not? That's the big question. All eyes are on 15th of August 2025. If not, well, get ready for more protests, more headlines, and one more missed chance for a city that desperately needs to move. Literally, to be honest. Bengaluru waited 4 years for this metro. It deserves answers, it deserves urgency, and above all, it deserves much, much better. This is Front Page by AIM TV. Like, share, subscribe, and always remember, think AI, think AIM.